Hi, I'm Lesesne and welcome to this special edition of INFOCUS Magazine TV. Now you may know a lot about Martin Luther King Jr., but I'm going to bring you 10 things you may not have known about Martin Luther King Jr. Here we go. 1. Can you guess how many times Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested? MLK was arrested 30 different times. Now talk about following through with your beliefs. 2. Did you know that MLK entered college at 15 years old? Now it was one thing for minorities to get into college at all during this time period, but he entered college at 15. This was unheard of. 3. Did you know that Martin Luther King was not MLK's original name? Martin Luther King was actually born Michael King Jr. However, his father became inspired by the Protestant Reformation leader Martin Luther. As a result, King Sr. changed his own name as well as his own son's name to Martin Luther as well. And the world will forever know him as Martin Luther King Jr. Did you know that Martin Luther King Jr. attended 3 different colleges where he received degrees at all of them? The first one was Morehouse College, where he received a BA in sociology. The second was Crozer Theological Seminary, where he received a BA in divinity. The third was Boston University, where he received a PhD in theology. When it comes to education, MLK was definitely a role model. To many, the Nobel Peace Prize is one of the most prestigious awards you can receive in the world. Did you know that Martin Luther King received the Nobel Peace Prize for peace? There were multiple assassination attempts and threats on Martin Luther King and his family's lives before he was actually killed in 1969. One attempt nearly succeeded when a mentally ill stalker attacked MLK during a book signing with a 7-inch letter opener blade that came inches away from his heart. Surgeons said that if he so much as sneezed during any time of the surgery, it could have killed him. Number 7. Do you know what president signed the bill to make MLK's birthday a federal holiday? This may surprise you, but it was Ronald Reagan who signed the bill in 1983 to make MLK's birthday a federal holiday, and it was first celebrated in 1986. 8. What U.S. presidents, or Americans in general, have a special day dedicated to them as a holiday? None. Besides George Washington, MLK is the only other person to have a national holiday dedicated to him. Number 9. How many streets do you think are named after Martin Luther King in the United States? 730 streets are named after MLK in the US, more than 80% of which are in the southern states. And number 10. What major events were postponed due to King's assassination? Both the Academy Awards and baseball's opening day were scheduled for April 8th, the day before King's funeral, but they were postponed until April 10th, and those were 10 things you may not have known about Martin Luther King Jr. Happy MLK Day. This is INFOCUS Magazine TV, and I'm Lesesne. We'll catch you next time.